For most of the past couple of decades, very few roles have made pioneering breakthroughs into the healthcare scene as important players for the future. There has generally been a steady flow of people into stable, well-established roles in the healthcare industry. Various offshoots did exist, yet they were never pushed to the forefront like nursing and medicine. While these traditional careers remain key both now and in the future, there have also been slowly emerging alternative pathways. These new directions are being built by a fundamental shift in how healthcare functions, as healthcare organizations increasingly recognize that information can be as valuable as intervention. An entirely new ecosystem of careers is taking shape. This is Healthcare Roles and the Future, where we'll shed light on these valuable paths that you can enter now with perhaps a small shift or repositioning of mindset. Ever wondered if your healthcare degree could lead somewhere beyond hospital corridors and research labs? While your classmates are fighting for the same clinical placements, there's a whole universe of cutting-edge careers emerging at the intersection of healthcare and data. Let's explore 5 categories of data-driven healthcare careers that most students haven't even heard of, but employers are desperately seeking qualified candidates for right now. Some of these may be listed under different role titles on places like Indeed and LinkedIn. However, the general gist is the same, and you should be keeping an eye out for roles that mention any of these keywords in their job descriptions. Field number 1. Clinical trial innovation. This is where medical research meets data analysis to revolutionize how we test treatments and develop new therapies. With the increasing demand for new therapies, vaccines, and personalized treatments, clinical trials are evolving rapidly. Clinical data analyst. Analyze trial results and optimize protocols based on real-time insights. You don't need to be an AI expert, many roles focusing on just managing databases and interpreting results. Patient matching specialist. Use data to identify ideal candidates for trials based on medical histories and demographics. This role bridges technical skills with patient interaction. The second field is digital health optimization, where you focus on making virtual healthcare more effective and accessible as care increasingly moves online. The first role within this field is telemedicine data analyst. Here you study how patients engage with virtual care platforms and identify opportunities for improvement. These roles are exploding as telehealth becomes mainstream. Remote monitoring analyst. Work with data from wearables and home devices to support patients between appointments. This growing field connects technology with direct patient impact. And I can see a world where wearable tech, especially directed at healthcare, becomes increasingly popular in the future. Precision medicine and genomics. This field is all about tailoring healthcare to the individual by leveraging genetic information and personal health data. First role we'll talk about within this field is genomic data analyst. A genomic data analyst helps interpret genetic test results and translates findings into actionable clinical insights. Entry-level roles are often focused on organizing and quality checking. While many of these roles are seeing heavy automation on the horizon, various universities and private companies are still actively hiring because of the often nuanced and cutting-edge work that they do within this field. Pharmacogenomic researcher. Study how genetic variations affect medication responses, helping doctors prescribe more effectively. This field combines pharmaceutical knowledge with genetic analysis, which may be of interest to you. The fourth field we're going to talk about is healthcare systems intelligence. Here you enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of healthcare operations through data analysis. Healthcare operations analyst. You study patients' flow and treatment patterns to improve hospital efficiency and patient outcomes. These roles often value healthcare knowledge over advanced technical skills. Predictive resource allocation specialist. Here you can help forecast patient volumes and staffing needs, a critical function as healthcare systems face resource challenges. This role directly impacts both patient care and healthcare economics. Sometimes these roles are all bundled into one, an analytical officer or a data officer. So be on the lookout for these. The final field we're going to be talking about today is medical imaging and diagnostic support, where you're going to be supporting diagnostic capabilities through data analysis in medical imagery. Medical imaging data analyst. You assist with organizing and analyzing the growing volumes of medical imaging data. Many entry roles focus on data quality and organization rather than AI development, which can be a smooth transition into a more AI-centric role. So now is certainly the time to get involved. And then diagnostic support specialist. Here you help develop systems that provide clinicians with data-driven insights to improve diagnostic accuracy. This collaborative role bridges technical and clinical worlds. Each of these career paths builds on your healthcare knowledge while adding data skills that will define the future of medicine and healthcare. Many of these roles can be entered with your existing degree plus some targeted additional training, often through online certification. We've only scratched the surface today. That's why I've created a free comprehensive guide covering not just the 5 that we covered here, but 11 emerging healthcare data fields with over 80 specific roles across them. This guide includes a self-assessment quiz to identify which fields match your strengths, what the required skills and training paths are for each role, as well as the entry-level positions that require minimal additional training to get started in. For those interested in making a societal impact, the guide also includes a section on public health informatics careers at government and non-profit organizations. Download the free healthcare data career toolkit using the link in the description. It's your 30-day roadmap to positioning yourself for these exciting opportunities while your classmates may still be competing for the same traditional roles. It also puts you ahead and positions you to make meaningful steps in this increasingly data-oriented timing so that you're not left behind in the dust when inevitably certain roles that exist now may not exist in the future. If you are interested in any of these roles in particular, comment below which of these 5 fields sounds most interesting to you, or what other healthcare career topics you'd like me to cover next.